in.
So we're doing a tier list based on what I find fun, right? Remember, this is totally subjective, right? Like, this is just what I think, what I would pick, and I'll give reasoning, right? So we have all these jobs here, all up to Endwalker. So obviously, right off the bat, like, we already know that this is the best job in the game, right? I think most people will agree with me. If you don't, you're wrong. It is what it is. Like, Ninja, crack job, the best in the game, super fun. Burst phases are fun. Monk Trick is Bay. And I got Hyosho Ron Ryu. And I do Mega Crits. I have Shikuchi, right? Shikuchi's the best gap closer in the game by default. The fact that you can even ground target it in the first place is insane. Like, Ninja definitely wins out. Just the fact that you can do this, right? The fact that I can do this and choose where I want to go is fucking insane, right? And you can put it max range so it never goes past the max range. So you can pinpoint exactly where you want to go. Pop Rayton, you get another charge of Shikuchi, and then you're on Shikuchi City. TCJ is risky, right? There's a risk factor to it because you can't move. It's like mini ley lines. So I like the way it works. I like that risk factor. Would I change it? I mean, if you could move inside the TCG, I think that'd be really cool. I'm not gonna lie. If you could move inside it like ley lines like Black Mage does when you pop Black Mage and you pop this. Like, if you can move like this and have your own mini ley lines as Ninja, I think it'd be really cool because you can actually like dodge mechanics while inside, kind of thing. So I definitely would add that as the addition. But yeah, well, okay, we'll do Monk. I think Monk. Alright, remember, this is subjective. I think Monk is really fun. I think I'm going to put it as the GOAT. I think it's really, really fun. Riddle of Fire, Brotherhood, the gameplay, the upkeep on dot. Personally, not my type of play style to always have to put a dot in. Not in the sense that, like, a 1 minute dot. Like Higambana, like Samurai, you know, like, you only have to do that every minute with Samurai. But with Monk, you have to, like, constantly put it in, constantly demolish. You have your Twin Snakes buff. You have to constantly refresh it. It's very, very active. It's not for the faint of hearts. See what I did there? I said faint because it's melee. All right, I'm gonna stop. You know, I'll put it super cracked because I would actually put Samurai above Monk. I would, and that's what we're gonna do next. Samurai is one of the GOATs. I think Samurai gameplay is just too fun, man. Samurai gameplay is just too fun. I love Midare. I love Higambana. And then you have the new freaking blast. I already forgot what it was called, but the blast is really cool. When you what do you call it? The Super Midare, Ogi Namikiri. That's it. I remember now. I think the gameplay is fun. Iki Shoten is really nice. Every even window you have it, and it slaps. The only thing I'd bring back is Kaiten. I don't know why the hell they removed it, but I still think Samurai is the GOAT of GOATs. And will always be, it will always have a special place in my heart. I think Samurai is a lot of fun. Dragoon. Oh, Dragoon is the freaking GOAT. Dragoon is really something else. I think Dragoon, oh my god, okay. Dragoon, I've been really getting into it. And I've been understanding the rotation. So generally you want to fit 3 Nastrons and a Star Dive, and then you can't double weave with Star Dive. Its animation is too long. So I started understanding the job more. And the gameplay of it, I really like the fact that you don't have to constantly put a dot every time. You have like a lot of time to put a dot. You know, that's why I put Dragoon over Monk as well. It's just, you disembowel, you put the dot, and then you're free to do whatever you want for like, what, 20-ish seconds? Which is really not bad. Whereas Monk, you have to constantly reapply it, and it's just not my type, right? I think Monk is really fucking good, don't get me wrong. You know, it's just not for me. I would rather play Dragoon. I also think the buffs on Dragoon are really good. I have the macro to set where I can give someone the eye to the 6th party member. And I think that's really, really good to just have a macro for it. And then what you want to do is kind of like this, right? You swap the Dragoon, and then you can do this awesome thing where in the party list, where is the party list? There we go. There is like this arrow icon here, and you can click someone and reorder the party list. And as you reorder the party list, you can put the 6th member to receive your Dragoon eye buff. So I literally have party DS, mouse over DS if my party DS dies, and then I have the default Dragoon sight over here. But yeah, generally speaking, I think Dragoon's fun. I think the jumps are alright. Job's fun. And the backflip is really, really fucking cool. I love the backflip. I think Dragoon, PogChamp job. Reaper. Oof. So, where do I put Reaper? Is Reaper, for me, the same level as Samurai Dragoon? I'm gonna be honest, it's fun. It really is fun. I really love it. I get an adrenaline rush, alright? When I enter this fucking burst phase, right? When I enter that burst phase and I do that crazy slice, right? You do the spooky slice, like, it's so fun. But would I put it over Samurai and Dragoon? I'm gonna be honest, I put it over Monk. Yes, I would put it over Monk. I think Reaper gameplay is really fun. Monk is fun. Yeah, so I know some people are gonna trash me for this because Monk is actually fun. I agree, it's really fun. But is it for me compared to Samurai Dragoon? Ugh, hard one. You know, I like playing those jobs more than Monk. But then again, it's probably because I suck at Monk, and this is why I'm putting it here. But I'm putting it in super cracked. You know, I'm not gonna be like a dumbass and put it like here, right? Because that would be unfair. I think Monk is good though. I think Monk is good. I'd put Reaper above it though, because I think I'm better at Reaper generally. Monk is definitely requires some really legit time investment. That's the thing with it. Alright, White Mage, dog shit. Astro, ooh, Astro is literally the GOAT. Astro is the GOAT. Like, hands down, the freaking cards and the gameplay for it, and whenever I tried playing it in Savage, I think it's literally the best healer ever. It's literally the best healer ever. If I mained healer, I'd main Astro. It has Divination, really amazing buff. It can give some shield as well. Really huge AoE. I love Essential Dignity. I think it's a very, very good heal. Like, Astro is so fun to play. And on top of that, you have your Earthly Star, you put it down, and then let it tick, and then boom. I think gameplay-wise, it's a really, really fun job. Astro 10 out of 10. Sage. Ooh, where would I put Sage? I haven't played it enough to really, but I've played it like in duty roulettes and I hit level 90. And where would I put it though? I'm not really a healer player, so this is, again, this is very subjective, so I'm gonna put it's alright, okay? I'm not a healer player, guys, alright? If I did play healer, I'd put Astro for sure as my number one. But I think Sage's alright. Like, I don't think it's bad. I think it's good, right? But for me, like, I don't enjoy the gameplay of like healers in general, so this is kind of like I'm a DPS Andy, right? I'm probably gonna be rating the DPS pretty high, so I think Sage is all right. Nothing against it. I think it's fun too, in some areas. You do have the dash, which just make it fun. You can click on someone, dash to them, and I think that's a really cool addition for a healer to have. And I think it's the only healer that can actually dash to someone, which I think is a big plus. I think it's fun though. You apply the dot, your Eucrasia thing is pretty fun. You can just press it every time, shield peeps, AoE, and you have the dot and the single target. I mean, it's fun. I think it's good. But yeah, I like these more in general. Scholar, I'd put it literally the same as Sage, to be honest. Same thing. I think Scholar, Stratagem is really good. I love having a Scholar in my team. That Stratagem buff is fucking pog, dude. I love Stratagem. And I think the shields are nice. It has a freaking the bubble that mitigates damage. Like, honestly, Scholar is so diverse, it's crazy. You know what? I might actually put it higher than Sage, to be honest. I think it offers a lot to the team. And if I played it and got really good at it, I think I would play it over Sage, if I'm honest. Like, I think Scholar is definitely like up there somewhere. I think it's on super cracked. Like, for a healer. Healer's not my thing at all. I still play Astro over Scholar. But I think Scholar is good. Yeah, I just feel like it offers a lot, you know? And since this is a subjective tier list where, depending on classes that I find fun, I think I would find Scholar fun if I optimize the shit out of it. Because it just seems to offer so much to the team. You know what I mean? I just think it's really, really good. Yo, what's up, Amber? I just got here. What does the goats mean? Oh, the goats mean they're, like, super, super good. Like, you know, like when you say, the goat! That's the goat! So, these are like, this is like S tier. Right? But we also have a ninja tier. Like, ninja is the best fucking... This is the best job in the game. You already know it. Wait, should we call it ninja tier? I call it that, okay? This is ninja tier. It's above every other tier. Okay, Dancer. I think it's fun. I think it is fun. For the time I played it, and Dance Partner is really, really good. I wouldn't put it with Sage. I think I enjoy it more than Sage, if I'm honest. I think I put Dancer on Super Cracked. The gameplay is pretty standard, but like it's not like if I played the range physical, I'd play Dancer. But I think, yeah, like the gameplay's alright, you know. It's not like super fun like Monk level, you know, like Reaper level. I don't think it's like at that level. I'd put Dancer on middle. I think middle is fair. You know, Dance Partner I think is really good buff as well. So having a dancer, you know, God bless the dancers. Every time I see a dancer in my party, I'm just like, Monka S, can I please have Dance Partner? Monka S, and just pray that he doesn't give it to the other person. Like I think dancer players are the best people in the world. Like I love them, dude, because they always give me Dance Partner. Yay! So gameplay wise, fun wise, I'd probably say it's all right. The buffs are really good. Just you know, if I'm gonna rate this based on gameplay, you know, I feel like it's pretty simplistic, you know. And then there's the dancing stuff, I guess, too, which is almost like Mudra's, really. Like you're dancing, and then you cast. It's almost like Mudra ninjutsu. But it takes slightly longer, obviously, to dance. But yeah, I think Dancer is fair to put it here. Machinist. I think Machinist is super cracked, man. I think the gameplay is really fun. Like, you put reassemble, and then you slap them with drill, and then you have the chainsaw, which I think is fun. I think what makes this job really fun is reassemble. Like, if it wasn't for reassemble, I'd probably put this somewhere else. But when I played Machinist, using reassemble and getting now, like, also guaranteed crit on that shit is so satisfying. There's just something satisfying about that. Like, it's fun. You have the chainsaw, you have the reassemble, you have the drill, you have the robot thing too. Yeah, the queen. You pop the queen in. The queen does some big deeps, and you put that in buff windows. Like I think it's a good job. If I'm gonna rate it based on fun, I think it's definitely very fun to play. 100%. All right, Bard. Bard unrated because I never played the job, so I can't rate something I've never played. Bard is like the only job I haven't played, as well as well, Paladin, I'm like level 50, so I have some experience with it. I'll rate that later, though. Okay, I'm gonna do Gunbreaker first. I think Gunbreaker is fucking goated. I think Gunbreaker is absolutely goated. This shit is fucking crazy good. Alright, you got the Gnashing Fang, you got the combo, you got No Mercy window, it's your damage buff window. Like, I think it's the best tank in the game because it's so fun. I love Gunbreaker. If I main tank, I'd main this job. And also, it's the Thancred class, and y'all know how much I love Thancred. Like, Thancred is insanely awesome. Like, and he became Gunbreaker and Shadowbringers, and it's just awesome. Like, I love this job. I love the theme of it. I love the big-ass fucking sword that shoots guns and... Like, this shit slaps, dude. I like Heart of Karundum. I think Heart of Karundum is crazy. 25-second mitigation, bro. Every 25-second cooldown on that. I think what really makes this fun is the fact that it has a No Mercy buff window. It makes the gameplay really fun. I really like how many buttons there are with Gnashing Fang Continuation, you know, the whole combo with that. Then you have Heat Blast into Continuation now and Endwalker. Like, I love it. I think it's really fun. I think it's the best tank, 100%. Dark Knight. Ooh, where would I put Dark Knight? I think the gameplay is fucking crazy, dude. I would honestly put it goated. Like, I honestly would put it here. But it's like, it's so much fun, to be honest, especially in the opener. You know how much shit you're pressing in the opener? It's like you go in, you slash them, you go in again, you do some GCD, you slash them, and then you mitigate, and then you... Like, your opener is so busy, it's crazy. I think mastering this job as well, I definitely put it goated in terms of fun. I think it's a fun tank to play. I love Living Shadow as well. I think that's a lot of fun to play around. I love the buff that you get after. I love the buff with the slash you do. I forgot the name of it exactly, but there's like a slash you do. That it gives you like 30 seconds in your job gauge. It's got so much damage. I think Dark Knight's goated. Okay, Warrior. Nah, it's like nowhere near super cracked. Nah, it's like, I'll put it like not as fun, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, like, it's not that fun. It can't be fun if you use your thing that guarantees crit. I think that's where it becomes fun. I think it'd be more fun than Dancer because of that too. I'd put it like here, to be honest. I'd put it here. I think it's all right. I think what makes it fun is the fact that not only do you have a lot of sustain, right? The gameplay is like, okay, you know, you do 1, 2, 3, but then you have the guaranteed crit fell cleaves. I think that's pretty satisfying to play. Like, I would put it here because it actually feels good. It feels good to play. And if we're talking gameplay-wise on how fun it is, I think that part's pretty I think it's pretty fucking fun. Especially when you do that fucking crazy flip when you jump in the air and you slap the ground. I think that's actually really fun to use. I think it's an alright job. I wouldn't put it above these. No shot. But I think it's alright. Yeah, in a release. That shit is crazy fun. And it fucking guarantees crit, like, as well. I think it's a fun job. Paladin, unrated, never played them, only got the level 90. Only got the level 50, sorry. So I don't have much experience on this job to actually rate it. Black Mage is easily goated. I think Black Mage is the most fun job for casters in general. I think just the idea of optimizing your ley lines and positioning yourself optimally, but also dodging mechanics and have these cast times that are fucking ludicrous, right? Then you go SKS to kind of make life easier for you, right? So you have that. And the damage it brings to the team is fun. I think the dashes are really are amazing on this. Like, you dash to an ally, and then you can dash back to the ley line, and then it's all over the place. It's actually like very mobile job, you know? A lot of people might look at this, right? Or people that generally look at Black Mage like, oh man, it's got low mobility. You know, it's a caster. Bro, do you know how fucking much dashes, how many dashes you can do on this job? How many people you can jump to from one person to the other, and then also go back to your ley line? There is so much mobility in this job, actually. Yeah, and then you got triple cast, right? So it's not like you're casting forever, and you do have that triple cast. And then you have the swift cast if need be, and you literally put that as part of your rotation because, like, it's not like you're gonna res anyone like Summoner or a Red Mage, right? It's just like full damage. I think it's goated. I think it's 100% goated. Yep, 2 stacks of triple cast. And you got the Fire 3, and the thing about it also, you have to manage your ice and your fire. Make sure you don't drop fire. Make sure you use your Fire 3, was it? I think Fire 3 gives you fire stacks. And then you have Umbral Ice whenever you need to go back to Umbral to not run out of mana. Yeah, it's like, there's a lot of shit here. And then you have Despair. Holy shit, Despair is so fucking good. Actually, it's so fucking good. You pop Despair and it's a single target damage. It slaps. You have Xeno Galassi. I love that shit. Just the whole rotation is fun to play around. There's a lot of damage going on here. And I think it's very satisfying and very fun to play because of that reason. Swap the Blizzard and then, you know, you stay in Blizzard for a bit. Put it in Ninja tier. No, not even close. Yeah, Ninja, you know, I gotta say, you know, for me, Ninja is... like, there's no match. Not a single job in this game is any match for Ninja. Literally the best job in the game. But yeah, I think Black Mage is up here for sure. Okay, Summoner, not as fun, I'm gonna be honest. I instinctively knew where I'm gonna put this. Like, I don't enjoy this job. I played it. Yeah, you have, you know, you throw down your primals and then you move. I'm sorry, it's boring. Like, I'm bored playing this job. When I play this, like, I don't feel excitement like Black Mage, right? When I play Black Mage, like, I feel so much excitement. There's so much shit going on. It's so fun. Like, Summoner... And also, you have the Swift Cast Res. So you have, like, a Res power in this. But, like, I personally don't find this fun, to BH. Caster, by the way. Like, I'd probably put this higher if it, like, had a little bit extra to it. But, like... I don't really enjoy this. Nobody finds it fun. There you go. Nobody. Damn. Yeah, it's just not my thing. I don't like its idea. Okay, Red Mage. I think Red Mage is way more fun than Summoner, so I wouldn't put Red Mage here. No shot. I think Red Mage is actually fun. I like the melee combo too. Like, I definitely put Red Mage above Warrior and Dancer and Sage. Yeah, like, it's definitely, like, cracked, I think. Like, I think it's actually good. Like, it's actually a good job. And I actually, like, played it on and off here and there. I got it to level 90. I unlocked level 90 and I played with, like, the rotation for Red Mage. I think it's actually good. Like, there's just something so satisfying about going in for the melee combo and then backflipping and then doing the big ability and then Scorch. And then also at the same time, you have to manage your white mana and black mana, make sure one's not higher than the other. Oh, sorry, rather have them be similar. My bad. It has to be similar, so when you go in for the combo, you know, you have the mana set out for you. Yeah, Scorch, and then that level 90 ability, you get Resolution with the fucking insane attack you do with the sword. It just looks so cool. Yeah, I think Red Mage super cracked. It has res power, but that's not why I love it so much. I love it because it's like actually fun to play and fun to use the rotation. I think the res power in it is still really good. Like dual cast is so fucking good. Like being able to just cast something and then like dual cast and move at the same time. Like I think that's really, really good. Would we rearrange anything here? Now it's time for rearrangement. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll look at each tier and I'll put like this one above the other based on what I think is more fun. So Samurai I think is the most fun in the goated, and then I'd say Dragoon. I'm pretty much keeping that. I'd put Black Mage here, Gunbreaker here, Astro here, Dark Knight in the end. I'd probably rate it like this. I think Astro's so fucking fun. I'd definitely put it over Dark Knight, 100%. Astro gameplay is literally insane. So I think this is my goated list. Super cracked, I'd put, super cracked, I'd probably put, what do I find more fun, Reaper or Monk? Leveling Monk was so satisfying, and like learning it was really fun. I think I had a lot of fun playing Monk. I put Monk over Reaper slightly. Remember, they're still in the same tier, but I think Monk is actually higher than Reaper. Like, look, Twin Snakes is epic. You have the fucking, what do you call it? You have the co-rotation and the job gauge, right? You have the job gauge is a big factor to this actually. Because with the job gauge, it's actually very diverse. You have to like get, you know, one and then the other, and then you get a certain attack. I forgot exactly how it works, but there's like lunar, naughty, solar, whatever. And you have to get it. There's like a bunny. You can bunny on Monk. You know how ninja bunnies when you make a mistake? Like with Monk, I think you can get the wrong one. All right, let me look at it again just to be sure. Let me swap the Monk. Blitz. Yeah, you can get the wrong Blitz, the one that you don't want. Celestial. All right, you want to get Elixir, right? Yeah, the thing that blasts on the ground. So yeah, I honestly put Monk like higher. I think it's a good job. I think it's fun. I missed the part where you talked about supports. Why does Golem have the edge over Sage for you? Oh, so I think it's more fun because I think it offers a lot of things. And I guess I just had more fun with it because of the job gauge as well. The job gauge, you can choose between certain abilities. Like you have Lustrous, right? And then you can also choose the other one, the DPS one. So you have to choose, okay, do I use Lustrous on someone or do I use the damage one? And then you have Succor, you have, oh my god, you have, what's the buff? Stratagem. You put Stratagem on the boss that makes your party crit. I think I'd put it over Sage because of that reason. I just feel like it offers a lot to the team. Not to say that Sage is bad. Like, I think the gameplay is fun as fuck. Like, I love Sage. But I feel like I'd enjoy Scholar a little bit more than Sage. Surprise Dancer is alright. Yeah, to be honest, like, I'm not going to say it's not as fun. I think it's more fun than Summoner, I'm not going to lie. Like I think it's alright. You know, but for the time that I played it and I hit level 90, I think it's pretty okay. I don't know, I have nothing bad to say about it. Like, when I played it, you know, you give Dance Partner, you know your buffs are valuable. The gameplay is, like, mediocre. It's not as good as like Machinist, 100%. Machinist is so fucking fun. I definitely put Machinist more fun than Dancer. Still missing something for me. I'm not saying Dancer is missing something. I'm just saying for me, I feel like it needs something that really like, you know, really catches my eye, you know? Because right now I just consider it pretty mediocre. Oh yeah, let me put Machinist and RDM over Scholar for sure. I think I'd put RDM over Machinist here a little bit because I think I have more fun playing RDM a little bit more than Machinist. Not to say that Machinist is not fun. I really like fucking RDM, man. I do. I like it. Generally speaking, this is how I put that. I'd put Dancer over Sage and Warrior. Summoner has its own tier. D for dog shit. White Mage. Like, White Mage, man. It's actually ZZZ. The gameplay. It's a good job. It's very good, but I cannot feel like it's more fun than the other healers. All the DPS on the left. Yep, exactly. I love my deeps. Am I being harsh on Monk? Like Dark Knight over Monk? Like, do I really do that? I think Monk is more fun than Dark Knight, bro. Like, honestly, I think I put it like above Astro too. I like Gunbreaker more than Monk. No, I totally get it. I think Monk mains especially really understand their job at a very high level that it would be like, You know, like the only reason I have a ninja tier is because I literally main this job. I think Monk deserves to be a little higher than Dark Knight though. I think I wouldn't put Dark Knight to the same level as freaking Dragoon and Samurai. Like, yeah. Actually, Dark Knight goes here, Monk goes up. I feel like that's more accurate. Okay, now I feel like it's better. I think it's goated. I think it's super fun. I'm not very good at it, by the way, but I think it's fun. Since this is a tier list based on fun, I think Monk is super fun and very, very, very engaging. It's a very engaging job. I don't want to be too generous because I kind of suck at it. Maybe I'll find it more fun if I'm better at it. But, like, I like Gunbreaker a lot, so I don't think I'd put Monk over Gunbreaker. They're still in the same list, though. Same tier list. I think this is a pretty damn good tier list. You know, mine is Sam, but they don't use it. Yeah, it has a lot to do with it. Like, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I'm here, and you know, like, where's my weapon? I just, you know, I'm not feeling it, dude. I'm not feeling it. Now there you have it. Unspoken requiem for the river of tears.